All right. What's good, Morris? What's good?
What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. Just enduring this weather and hanging in there, hanging in there. What do you got for us? I heard you got something new.
Yeah, man, I feel you. The weather's crazy. We got these storms, and then on top of 2020 just being like everybody's worst year. If it wasn't for these collectibles, I don't know what, but I do got a new box today.
All right.
Pretty big, baby.
All right, all right.
Can't even see me. Can't even see me, man. So
Taking up the whole screen.
Yeah, definitely. Wanted to share this with the YouTube community.
All right.
Share with my fellow collectors.
Well, we always appreciate what you're sharing it with us.
Yep. Open it up with a trusty, different type of box cutter.
All right.
You ever see one of these before?
You know what I have? I use it for art.
Yeah. So this works millions of ways. An ink pen. All right. So yeah, man. The collecting keeps on going, man. It never ends.
That's right. That's right.
It never ends, brother. There's always something being made. As long as there's always something being made, and as long as I got the money. Okay, this is Rapidly Beautiful from one of my favorite places, Cox World Collectibles.
All right.
See the bubble wrap? I love when they take the time to add bubble wrap. It's very lovely.
About the details.
Man, thank God for collectors, companies like taking the time and giving you nice professional quality boxes and stuff in the box, because I seen this one guy post on Facebook. Mm-hmm. He got the new Mandalorian shipped from Hong Kong. And it looked like
it walked from Hong Kong.
or they just, somebody just don't like, stuff coming from Hong Kong, I guess. Because that box was like somebody just smashed it. Like I never seen a box come from somewhere and look so hard.
Wow.
I mean, so it was really horrible, man. Luckily the figure was okay though. So, and here it is, bang baby.
We got Hot Toy. SW6PM.
I hate when people show this because I still never know what it is.
Right. I was trying to sound it out. I'm like, I don't know what that is. I was trying to like, play set, something play set. It's like maybe Star Wars SW.
What's SW6 PLWK set?
Maybe Star Wars play set. Star Wars something play set.
So you still gotta wait to see though.
Okay.
But yeah, I hate when people show that though, especially on Facebook. Look what I got. I'm like, what is it? Like, I don't know the words or whatever it's supposed to be. Like, help me out here.
Now, when we first started collecting, they used to have it like, whatever, Batman 06 or whatever. It used to be simple, you know what I mean? Before it got years later, it used to be simple. Yeah. You knew what 01 was. You knew what 06 was, DX04. You knew what that was.
Exactly.
It's a whole different thing now. Now it's like, I don't know what that is.
Well, just put the name on it.
Right.
Just put the name on what it is. So, bang, baby.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
This was a set I definitely needed. You know what I mean? It's my second Leia. So, one of my favorite scenes when they was on Endor. I think it was Endor, right? Endor from Return of the Jedi, the Ewok.
Right.
I like the poncho. I like the whole look of how she was just in that rugged look. You know what I mean? Princess Leia was in that rugged look. I love the helmet. Yeah. I already got Luke too, so, they're going to go like a companion piece.
Right. Rest in power, Carrie Fisher.
So, yeah.
That's nice.
A lot of people are upset with this because they're saying another thing they usually do is reuse the head sculpts, and people are getting fed up with them like reusing head sculpts and not giving them something different.
Right.
This is like it's the same head sculpt from the first version that they did.
But you do get something different. They give you a different higher price.
Yeah. They always bought like $25 or $50 a year.
Right.
So, but yeah, the box is pretty good, as you can see. Nice box with the usual black box, nothing special. But now they got this little raised, like flap that goes around, and then you see the picture of the character.
Now is that a cardboard that's around it?
Yeah, it's like cardboard, like a little cardboard cover.
Okay.
Only in the front, but you can lift this shoebox style box. Then it reveals a nice.
Nice. I always love their photography. I always think it's really cool, and it's so funny that their work is so good that even people, I noticed like for a lot of things now, for like social media and also for commercials and stuff that's not related to the toys, people will be using the stills from the figures instead of like the actual picture from the movie or the picture of the actual, they use the toy as the picture of the, like say it was Iron Man or something. They wouldn't use a still from the TV show, from the movie, they would use a still from Hot Toys.
Yeah.
That's how good it is. But since
what are you saying? Like movies? You're saying like?
No, I mean like they might have an advertisement for something, or they'd be talking about, oh, the new Iron Man is coming out or something, and they'll use the picture from Hot Toys of the toy, thinking that it was actually the real thing.
I'm sorry, it was outside interference, but you were saying, are you talking about the movies will use something from Hot Toys, or are you saying like Hot Toys themselves will use their own pictures of their stills of their figures?
Well, I mean like social media and stuff like that. So maybe say like Entertainment Tonight was doing something, or maybe something was talking about Iron Man, or maybe it's an article or an online article or something like that. Instead of using a still from the movie, sometimes they use stills from Hot Toys pictures. And I guess the people thinking like, oh, I need a picture of Iron Man, they pull it and they think it's real, and really it's a Hot Toy toy. It's a Hot Toy figure.
They did that recently with the Palpatine. They used that.
But they do that sometimes. They can't tell. I think it's beautiful. But if you're a collector, you know that, hey, man, that's the toy. But they thinking like it's really a still from the movie or something.
Yeah, because if you've seen this, you're going to think it's a still from the movie.
Right,
You're not going to think it's a figure. And that's the beauty of these figures. That's what makes us collect them, because the realism is there.
Yes.
So, but yeah, so you got the slip cover right here. And then it reveals the clamshell. I call it the clamshell still.
Nice.
And this is the deluxe version, I guess, because it has.
I see a trooper head up in there.
Yeah, and then they got that helmet right there. So we can pull this stuff out. The second layer is the display base and everything.
Wow. I know that smell.
Like a pervert smelling the toys.
Hey, man. Something about that plastic, man. That fresh smell of plastic.
They can paint. The paint smells very good. All right, so let's put this bad boy up. Hey, girl. Oh, let's pull off a little Ewok. He's so cute. Oh, look at him. Oh. Giggle. Yeah, he looks pretty cool. A lot of collectors were complaining, saying that, oh, the weather, and I understand. Don't get me wrong. I'm with the collectors that complain, that want the best.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good to me.
And they got real fur. I'm surprised because nowadays they probably sculpt it. So
like a full suit, like a full fur suit, and he's fully articulated.
That's cool.
See? You know, he got articulating at the knees barely, but I'm not gonna overextend anything right this second. But yeah, he got articulation. Head move up and down.
Oh wow.
This is so cool.
That's clean, man. That's clean.
He's so,
Like I said, nowadays that would have been sculpted. So I think that's so cool that, like I said, it's articulated and it's furry. So hey, that's pretty dope.
exactly. Like I think when they did a furry Chewbacca, they had to come correct with this.
Right.
You know, only thing I'm still surprised they didn't do a furry. Was the raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah. What you call it? Rocket.
Yeah, I'm surprised they still didn't do a Rocket furry yet. But you know, because the sculpted fur is just so cheesy to me.
Really
I think this right here determines, you know, this puts the 1/6 and 1/6 because this is why we buy our 1/6 figures to kind of look like the real thing shrunken down into a 12-inch scale.
Right,
and
right.
You're sculpting and making it looking like plastic. It looks like, you know, it looks like a Hasbro figure or something. You know, we want the real deal, basically. And this guy looks like he can be jumped out of the movie. You know?
Right. And it's funny that you said that because I know you're probably familiar with them, but NECA Toys. That was my only issue with NECA. They got great sculpts and everything, and a lot of articulation and all that, but just having like the clothing sculpted and stuff, it's just still a plastic toy versus the multimedia stuff with the layers and the different kind of plastics, different kind of materials and stuff like that, and the layers and the fur. You just take it to a different level. So I always feel weird like paying that kind of money for something that's just all sculpted, even though it is very articulated. It's just something to me missing.
So he also got a bunch of little hands that he comes with.
What, for the Ewok?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Interchangeable hands. Yeah.
So are they actual hand part? Is that plastic or is that fur too?
Those little feet, Ewok feet.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. You said no, they're all fur.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, they're all furry hands. Well, with the, you know, sculpted with fur on top of them. So that's pretty cool.
That's right on.
You can put it back right here. That's fur right here. Furry hands right there. Oh, you still can't see it.
So were those Ewoks made available before, or this is one of the first times that they did them?
This is the first.
Okay,
yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay.
This is the first, yeah. And here's the extra verse right here. This character was, I can't remember, I know he's like a Starship Gunner, if I'm not mistaken, or they made this guy actual the figure, and I guess they just recycled the helmet.
Okay.
He was supposed to have made the figure back in the day, probably like 4 years ago. And man, this helmet looks very awesome and making me wish that they would have made the figure.
So it never was released. It was just like a promo thing, and then
yeah, you know how they do. You know how they do exactly. So, and this looks like I'm looking to see if you can really use this helmet. And wow, that's pretty cool. It's the actual sculpted stuff inside there. It ain't the actual helmet you would put regular stormtrooper. This is like a, you know, art type helmet where you can see the detail inside.
That's clean.
So it looks like the helmet that they use for Luke Skywalker and, you know, the Luke Skywalker in disguise.
Mm-hmm.
This is how it will look.
Oh, okay. That's what you're saying. That's dope.
You know, you can actually see details.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
That's
and
clean.
Nice weathering is great looking.
Yeah, they always do a good job with that.
Yep. So that's pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. And you know, he was playing on the helmets like drums with these little, actually comes with his little drumsticks. Hey, hey, hey. So they had that little sound they would make.
Right.
Then we got the spear. He got a little spear.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Now that's his stuff. And now let's get into Princess. the princess.
She's so dainty.
Yeah.
Oh,
The recycled head sculpt that everybody's pissed off.
How do you feel about the head sculpt? Not it being recycled, but just the head sculpt in general. How do you feel about it?
My thing is, I would have liked it. I don't mind it. I would just like probably more of a different expression instead of like just like a blank expression on her face.
Yeah, yeah. Especially if it's gonna be action orientated and stuff like that.
Yeah, or maybe, yeah, like maybe some type of expression, just more expression on the face.
Yeah.
But I think they could have made it different. Like they got that model. I think if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And then also with her passing, they probably didn't want to go through a whole bunch of hoops again for a new likeness for approval.
Yeah, that's true too. So, I'm okay with it, but not when it comes to Luke Skywalker.
I hear you. No, I hear
Right.
you.
For this figure in particular, I'm okay with it. So, and then this is the only, I know they had like probably, that's like the fourth installment. So I can understand the collectors that bought all of them.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
So, but the clothing, everything was awesome, man. Like the boots, of course.
Love the boots.
And it's real material, so it ain't like sculpted. It's real like fake leather.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's her right here.
It's clean.
Yeah, a lot of people was mad about the joints.
I don't really mind. I don't know. It's just I don't know.
You're not. She has a poncho, so here's the poncho right here. Here's the poncho, so she has the poncho, and you're not really going to see the joints anyway.
Right, right.
All right, so here she has her helmet too. I love this helmet. I don't know. This helmet it has a Japanese type look to it for some reason.
Akira
like
kind of look. Akira.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. And I always liked this helmet for that look that they had. George Lucas. I think he took a lot of his stuff.
Oh yeah.
The Japanese anyway. So how some of the Jedi look like samurai with their kuno clothing on or whatever. So
yeah,
this has material. So it's like not sculpted plastic. It's like really material. So that's pretty cool.
Now, even though her face sculpt is the same, is her hair sculpt the same, or did they change it up a little bit?
They changed the hair. That's different.
Okay, they did change the hair.
Yeah, they changed it definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can pull that off to put the helmet on, I think. So.
Okay, that's right. I forgot they do. Okay, they do that.
Yeah, you pull it off like this. You see that? So.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now she looks like she has a little buzz cut or something, but here's her actual hair scope. So. Yep.
Clean.
And really, that's really about it. Well, besides the basis, we got this cool little blaster. Don't know the name of it. She comes with an assortment of hands. She got a little watch, so she can tell the time. Of course, you need the time of any galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get it out right now.
Okay. So what drew you to this figure? What made you? I know you have another one. So what made you? What was your?
A second Leia.
Yeah. What brought you to this version of Leia?
I like the Return of the Jedi version of the Endor because of the poncho, this rugged helmet. They have a Luke Skywalker that goes with her with the poncho. This Ewok, I wanted to buy him. Like I just like the little character that goes with her. It's always thorough to get a different size, height character.
Yeah.
For him to be so small. So this was like a no-brainer. I knew I was buying it. So.
And it's funny.
And I think this would probably be it for me. This was the final Leia I'm going to buy.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's pretty cool with that character too. Also, like Luke, is that how, like when they're in their iconic uniforms or costumes, it's so clean and classic looking, and then you got this whole rough and rugged other side of them too, which is pretty neat as well.
Exactly, and
That's that contrast.
yeah, and that's one of the other main reasons why I wanted to buy this particular one, because she's the rough and rugged Leia right now. You know,
Right.
she has that rough and rugged look.
And that's a great homage too to Carrie Fisher that passed away. I think that's pretty. I think it's amazing that I think that's a great, like if I was her daughter or her grandkids or something like that. I think that's so dope that something that beautiful and that well done of a loved one, that's like an honor, I would think, in a way, to
Yeah,
have something that quality, especially when we're so used to you know the Kenner stuff from back in the day. We loved it for what it was when we were younger, but where things are now, to have something that looks that much like a real person, I think is just wonderful.
exactly, and they almost try to capture, just to be able to capture that physique and
Mm-hmm.
that height and scale of clothing for her. And,
Right, right.
it's just pretty neat, man. Pretty neat stuff.
Yeah.
And like I said, everything is just seems like it's screen accurate from the movie.
Yeah.
Certain things may be a little different, but you got this cool poncho with
That's cool.
actual metal wire in it running through. So just slip the head in. Take this hair scoop off.
And also, what the detail was so funny is that a lot of times Hot Toys give you more detail than you would have actually have seen even in the movie. Because
Yeah,
sometimes you see stuff and you're like, I didn't even know that was a part of that, or I don't remember that part. And
yeah.
it was pretty neat.
Exactly. You're right. And then you can put the arms up, slide the belt through, I believe. It goes this way. Okay. But yeah, I'm pretty much like anything from like the original trilogies.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to buy as long as it's like stuff like this. I'm not really part of that Force Awakens stuff. I don't, not going to see me buy nothing from there. I haven't bought anything from there.
Wow.
But I think like all the George Lucas movies, basically, I might as well say I'll buy.
Okay.
But anything else, nah.
Now, has Hot Toys did a Billy D yet?
No, but I'm waiting.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on that.
Yeah, I'm definitely waiting. They haven't done it yet, but I'll be waiting for
And they better not have no plastic hair either.
it. I know, right?
Better not be sculpted.
But you almost know they're going to do that. The
I know.
plastic. That's almost like without a doubt. But it would be nice though. But something like that. I would definitely customize. If they came out with plastic here, I would send it to a customizer. I'm almost certain. Because these guys are good. Only thing is expensive. Like this one guy, he wants you to send the figure out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the head. You send it to him,
Right.
and he charges you $100. So,
Oh.
which isn't bad.
No.
I'll take that.
Yeah, not bad at all. Especially
You know,
you kind of upgrading it.
that's kind of reasonable compared to some guys. Be like, oh, $200, and you send their head out. I'm like, $200? I don't know about that.
That's a figure, damn near a figure. So.
I mean, and some of this work looks really, really good from different artists, but like them Joker guys that was making it, Keith Ledger.
Yeah.
Man, they was doing some amazing work, but I'm not paying that much money though that he was wanting.
That's the figure that people would never leave alone. It's just so funny how that was before its time when it came out, and people just wouldn't let that go. Like from the redoing the hair to redoing the makeup, I'm like, and that was like one of the best figures they did. Like that's when that was a game changer, especially for Hot Toys. But it was just so funny how Nobody was good with that. Everybody had to do their take of that Joker. And I was thinking, like, I've seen other figures that probably needed the help, but that was one that didn't. And people was always on that, even years later, was on that Joker, doing that hair, redoing that makeup. So I thought it was interesting the things that certain collectors get stuck on.
Yeah, man. People wouldn't let that figure die, man.
No, they would not. They would not.
Still to this day, like.
I know. I was surprised. I kept seeing people, here's my custom Joker head. I'm like, wait, y'all still doing that? I remember when that first started. So it was just funny to me that that's still a thing. It's just like, man, let it go. It was before its time. Let that go. Let it go. But yeah, I think that's a dope Leia. I think that's really clean, and it goes good with that Ewok. All right. Another good one, man. Princess Leia.
It's all stiff right now, but you get the idea.
I get it. That's clean.
You get the idea. The weathering is lovely, man.
Yeah.
The weathering is lovely on this figure. I love the weathering all on the helmet.
And like I said, man, the paint job on the face, man, it's just amazing how it doesn't look like a doll. You know what I mean? Like, there's a fine line that stuff could just look like a mannequin, but they always just, they got it. Yeah. They got it.
They definitely always pull it off.
Yeah. Well, that's another one, good one, man. I appreciate that you sharing that with us.
Yep.
It's pretty clean.
Yeah. So, and this is the last but not least is the basis. Might as well pull everything out. Yeah, this paint smell is extra today because of stuff like this.
Oh, okay.
This is like part of the diorama that she comes with.
That's cool. It's funny how something as simple as that could just bring it to the next level. I love that. Just the simple things.
Each character has their own little.
Nice. Nice.
Little short stand. Look at that.
I was about to ask, did he get one too? But that's cool.
Yeah, little short stand.
Right.
And that's a wrap.
Nice one, man. That's nice.
It is a wrap, my brother.
Well, man, I appreciate you sharing it with us. I think it's a dope figure. Do you have anything else that you have coming up that you anything else from this series that you got your eyes on, or that's gonna pretty much complete what you
well, as far as from the Return of the Jedi, I have the indoor Luke Skywalker, the deluxe version.
Okay.
So he's gonna look really good going with her. I would like them to bring out a speeder, 1/6 speeder bike.
That would be dope.
Sideshow has one, but it's really expensive. It's like fucking $350. Like,
does it come with a figure?
No.
Oh no, they tripping. That's no.
And what's crazy is they have Hot Toys have a version of their own coming out from the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
And it comes with the figure, and it's $400.
Exactly.
So,
that's what I'm saying. It's just like,
like,
make no sense.
Yeah, like these people really try to rip you off when they think, oh, they'll buy it because no one else is making it, and they wanted to go with their figure. So now, if it goes on sale for like maybe $250,
right,
$275 max, maybe I'll probably buy it.
But even that's high for that, man. That's like it'd be some weird pricing stuff. Like I remember when that Rocket and Groot came out, and basically if you bought them together, you got a better deal. But if you bought Groot by himself, he was like maybe $3 something, and then if you bought Rocket by himself, he was almost $2.
Oh, really?
And he was just hella small, so it's just like you have to buy them together for it to even make sense in your head. So just like
Yeah.
he's not a full figure, and you paying that kind of money, like they're not lowering their prices for nothing. You gonna get whatever they give you. They gonna pay you paying for per box. So be it 2 Ewoks or what, you're gonna pay that $200 for that, for that box basically. But that's a good combo with them together, and that's a good way to do it. Because like I said, if you had to buy the Ewok by himself, it probably wouldn't be it'd probably be just as expensive.
Yo, they sell him by himself. They sell this as a split set if you want to buy a split, and they want $200.
That's what I said, man. That's the same thing for Rocket. Same thing. Groot, 300. Rocket, right there, 200. That's crazy.
I can see 125.
Give three for 200, or three for 200. That's fair.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah, but 200 for him? No.
I would even take 2 for 200.
I'll take one of him and a speeder bike for 200.
I would take two Ewoks for 200. Like if they made a set, different Ewoks for 200.
Yeah.
It's $100 a piece for an Ewok. Because it is a 1/6 figure at the end. It's articulated. He bends and it's a suit, furry suit. So I mean, he got a little weight to him. He got a little weight. So yeah, me personally, I would buy this for $100.
What they should do when they have characters like that are small like that, start packing them up in threes and maybe sell it for $250. Like throwing a Yoda and 2 Wookiees and 2 Ewoks or something. But don't just have Yoda by himself for $200. Pair it up with some other figures or characters or that they have that are small as well, and stack and put them in a box of 3 or something. But this whole 1 for $200 thing, when you can get a full figure for the same price, I don't get it. Or some accessory pack or something, or a weapon pack that goes along with them that you can't get nowhere else or something. But no. But not to even start going into it like that. But like I said, that's a dope set though, on the real.
Yeah, they think because they throwing stuff like this, we're throwing in this base with this plastic little flower set up, and you got a little tree stump right here, and that makes it worth $200. But nah, come on now, you got to come better than that.
Right.
But I bought it, so I guess it is worth what it is to me. I guess, right?
Well, so, you have a bigger picture that you're working towards, so.
Yeah, like I said, I bought it and I'm happy with it. I am happy with the set. I just wish they wouldn't be raping us.
Right.
That's the only thing. Like, don't take advantage of us guys that, we enjoy, the hobby and we enjoy buying your product.
Right.
Then you're going to try to really stick it to it, especially the people that's been collecting this stuff since 2008.
Right.
We got years in.
Right.
Loyal customers.
Right.
Years.
We put their kids in college. we made them millionaires. Easy.
And it's like no heart, no compassion. Like you're gonna buy, and I guess some people say Hong Kong pricing is a little different than how it is over here, and maybe that's true. But somebody they gotta do something, man. You know what I mean? But like back to your question you was asking me earlier, I'm looking forward to anything else.
Yeah.
And they do have the what do you call them guys? I can't remember the name offhand. The little short guys from Star Wars with the little glowing eyes.
Yeah, I can't think of the name because they was in the Mandalorian too, so we're probably gonna get those for sure.
Yeah, so I want to buy those. I already have the set that Sideshow made. Sideshow made a set of 2.
Okay.
They actually gave it to me for free.
Oh, really?
It was so weird one day. One day I called Sideshow and I think I missed my delivery. So UPS, I missed, I guess, 3 delivery attempts. I don't know what happened and why.
Wow.
So they send it back to Sideshow.
Mm-hmm.
So I called and said, look, guys, I mean, I missed the delivery, and they sent it back to you guys. And she was just like so nice. Said, oh, okay, yeah, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. You know, and by the way, we're going to send you out a free gift. And
Wow.
she said what the gift was, and she was like I think they're the Jawas or something. The Jawa,
Yeah, something like that.
the Jawa set. And I'm like, oh, really? Oh, thank you. 1/6 versions. I'm
Whoa.
like, oh, that's awesome. And it was like the first free gift I ever got from Sideshow.
Wow.
And that retailed for like $200.
I know.
So it was like a free $200 gift, like just really like spare the moment type thing. So
Well, you deserve it, man. Like I said, you didn't put in your yeah.
so I was pleased. I was very pleased, and so I want to mix that with the Hot Toys version. You know, so I'll have three now, three Jawas.
Oh, wow.
And besides that, you know, I like the new stuff that's coming. You know, I'm definitely on it. You know, the new like the Anakin with that staff,
That's clean.
like that staff glider type of vehicle. The Obi-Wan with the clone armor on, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I think what's about to release now, coming soon, is like the from episode 1, the Qui-Gon played by Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Which is Obi-Wan's master. You know, so
Cool.
I'm looking forward to buying that when it comes. We have the Darth Maul from what's that movie? Solo movie.
Oh, really? They doing that one?
Yeah, there's a DX Darth Maul coming with the robotic legs.
Oh, wow.
So I'm looking forward to buying that when it comes out.
That'd be cool.
We got a Commander Cody from episode, I think 2 or 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Rex coming too. So got a lot of good Star Wars stuff. And I think really like that's where my focusing is going to be going for collecting. I'm leaving the Marvel and DC stuff alone.
Okay.
The only Marvel thing I'll probably be buying, taking out of 2020,
Mm-hmm.
is the last Iron Man's, I think the Mark 85, I think it's called.
Okay.
The battle damage and the clean version, I'm buying both of those.
Okay.
And the Iron Patriot War Machine.
So, man, you not gonna get that Miles Morales?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I want it, but it's not really going to fit in with what I'm collecting. So, you know,
I'll
like I said,
do an unboxing for that one then.
yeah. And I do want it. I mean, I love that movie too.
Man.
I love that. I've seen it 3 times already. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Maybe it might change. I might change it to say, you know what, this would be in its own little league.
That thing is beautiful, man. I can't wait, man. I was going to even get the third party one, but I can't wait for that figure. I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, so I may get it. I'm not going to say, yeah, I'm definite.
Right.
But, you know, I'm trying to fall back and, you know, and leave the hobby on ice for now and focus on Star Wars. Like I said, if anything, I'll be buying Star Wars stuff. So,
right on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cool, man. Like I said, once again, thank you so much for taking time out to share your collection and the experience of the unboxing. Like I said, I've been watching your unboxings for over 10 years, around 10 years, around that. That's crazy.
I started like probably in 2008, 2009.
Okay. Yeah. So
I started 1/6 in 2008.
Okay.
So I don't know if I really was doing like videos until like a little later.
Yeah.
It was like 2009. So
like I said, my girl was a little baby, a little kid. Wasn't a baby, but was a real little kid. So I think she's at least 3. So she's 13 now. So it's somewhere around there. So
a long time, brother.
That is. But that's a cool thing, man. That's what that collecting community does, though, which is a beautiful thing. Takes your money and give you cool people to know for life. So right on, man. So like I said, well, thanks again. look forward to our next unboxing discussion situation. And you take care of yourself.
Thanks, brother. You too.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace.